Welcome back, Omnibuds. My name's Kevin, and I just finished Scalp by Jason Aaron. And wow, I was blown away. I'm actually a little nervous to do this review because I don't think I'll be able to tell you how good it was. Still going to try, though. Grab your cup of coffee, and let's check out this book. All right, here we have Scalped. This is I own these in the deluxe oversized hardcover versions. I think there's paperback deluxe versions of these, and I know that the omnibuses just came out. But if you know anything about Vertigo, you know that their deluxe oversized hardcovers is the way to collect these books. This is by Jason Aaron, and I don't know if I'm going to say this right, but R.M. Guerra or Guerra on art. I haven't seen his name around a lot, but as we get into it, you'll see his art's fantastic. Introduction by Brian K. Vaughan on this book. Each subsequent book had introductions by just some of the best names in comics. I think Volume 2 was introduced by Ed Brubaker. Volume 3 was introduced by Ennis, and I forget the others. Maybe I'll throw them up on the screen here in the editing phase. But let's take a look at this book. Scalped Deluxe Edition, Book 1. Again, there's the introduction by Brian K. Vaughan. So I'm only going to show you Deluxe Book number 1 just for the sake of not giving away too much of the story. But I definitely want to show you the covers. I definitely want to show you the art and talk a little bit about it. So this story follows a man named Dash Badhorse. He is an undercover FBI agent returning to his home, the Prairie Rose Indian Reservation, many years after he escaped and vowed never to return. Dash is tasked with infiltrating a criminal organization run by Prairie Rose's tribal leader, whose name is Lincoln Red Crow. Let's see if we can find pictures of him. Lincoln Red Crow just opened his casino on the reservation, and that is the base and kind of funding for his criminal enterprise. Here's the Red Crow, the chief right there, and his number 2 in charge. But he's a fantastic villain, and he's a complicated villain. He reminds me quite a bit of like the Kingpin or the Godfather, just this quiet, but very deliberate and always feared and always respected leader. He doesn't always act. A lot of his actions are through his team or his group of cronies. But occasionally he does, get a little hot and show you how powerful he is. Throughout this entire run, we flash back to kind of the mid-'70s when Lincoln Red Crow is younger, living on the reservation, and his friends in this Indian activist group, Catcher, a man named Lawrence, and then Dash's mother, Gina Badhorse. And something happened back then that is kind of coming to a head now, and it's the reason the FBI is on this Indian reservation and after Lincoln Red Crow. As you can see, the art is just fantastic. It reminds me quite a bit of the art in 100 Bullets or the art in DMZ by Brian Wood. It is dark subject matter. This is a brutal, character-driven story set against the backdrop of a modern Native American reservation, which you don't get a lot of stories about that. Throughout this book, you'll see themes of poverty, drug and alcohol abuse, family, redemption, and the plight of a Native American living on a reservation. Like I said, fantastic character stories. I should have mentioned all of the covers were done by Jock. So there's 60 issues in the story and 60 covers, all done by this gentleman named Jock, which must be kind of like Oprah, a single name individual. And kind of like these longer creator-owned runs, as you're following the story, every once in a while there's a break in the main line of the story, and you get this character story of someone off to the side or someone who you've never met before, just to really round out the experience in the world that the writer and artist are showing you. I absolutely loved this. I toyed around with buying this for many years, finally pulled the trigger, and it's in my top three. It might be my favorite thing of all time. I'm still I just finished it. I'm still kind of wrestling with that. The writing was so good, so fluid. I couldn't put this down. There's about 10 issues per hardcover, maybe a little more, and I'd read 8, 9, 10 issues at a time. It just flowed so well. Every issue left you wanting more, and I'm really glad I read this, and I hope you do too. Or if you read it a long time ago, I hope you read it again. It's just fantastic. So, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be, it's possible to tell you how good this book is, but if you haven't read this, you absolutely have to give it a try. If you like 100 Bullets or Criminal from Ed Brubaker, or really anything that Vertigo did, you've got to give this book a try. It's dark, it's gritty, the artwork is fantastic, the storytelling is amazing, just the concepts in there, and really a crime story taken out of like New York and put into a Indian reservation in South Dakota. Um, if you've watched Soprano, if you watched The Godfather, like stories like these that I really love, this just has so many aspects of those stories with just through a different lens. I absolutely loved it. Great art, great writing. I know Jason Aaron's a big name in comics. I'm not the greatest Jason Aaron fan in the world. I'm actually fairly critical of his. His Wolverine run I thought was just okay, not bad, but just okay. His Thor run I thought was primo. I thought it was some of the best Thor we've ever had. And then he took over Avengers, and I stopped reading it after 6 issues. So I'm not a diehard Jason Aaron fan, but this was fantastic. It's probably the best thing he's ever written. I need to check out his other work. Southern Bastards, I think, is his other creator-owned work. But yeah, the good news is, as you can see, I own these in the deluxe hardcover format. They've been released as omnibuses, and they're still fairly available. If you go Organic Price Books, our favorite place to buy books, has Omnibus Volume 1 and 2 available. If you use Omnibuds for Life code, it'll save you an extra $2 off. Check them out. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you thought of Scalped, and or let me know if I changed your mind or I influenced you to read this book. I'd really love to know. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.
Hey, Omnibuds! Be sure to check out the Omnibuds Cafe merchandise store where you can buy mugs, t-shirts, stickers. We're using earnings to buy equipment for YouTube and to fund more giveaways. Who doesn't like giveaways? So click the link in the description and start shopping.